Pleiadian wisdom. Embrace these 3D gifts before Earth's ascension shift. Welcome, cherished ones. Greetings of peace and light. I am Lysandra, a voice from the High Pleiadian Council, presently serving on the Earth Council during this pivotal juncture of Earth's ascension. I extend to you today all the boundless love within my heart, enveloping each of you in a warm, cosmic embrace. Our collective hearts resonate with profound gratitude for you, the ground crew diligently working on Earth, who volunteered to incarnate here during these extraordinary times. We see you, we deeply honor you, and we uplift you with our radiant light as linear time begins its transformative shift, collapsing into the genesis of something entirely new Earth. Beloved ones, linear time, as you have come to perceive it, is drawing to a close as accelerated cosmic energies unravel the very fabric of temporal existence. Over these past few years, your Earth has been bathed in gradually increasing waves of solar light, enduring powerful solar storms, flares, and the influx of potent cosmic rays. These energetic currents carry high-frequency photonic particles, protons, and electrons that pierce the atmosphere and permeate even your very cells. They are accelerating your vibrational field, elevating your personal frequency beyond the old limitations rigidly imposed by linear time. Perhaps you have already sensed this profound shift. Days seem to blur seamlessly together, and weeks and months evaporate like morning mist. Some of you comment on how swiftly time flies or notice that your memory of recent events feels strangely disconnected, strangely out of sync. This odd sensation regarding the passage of time is perfectly normal, a natural occurrence. It signifies that your DNA and consciousness are undergoing a metamorphosis, shifting to accommodate and integrate more of your soul's radiant energy into your physical form. As a greater portion of your higher self firmly anchors within you, the old linear timeline begins to relinquish its former iron grip on your perception. Imagine, if you will, a short video clip depicting a car circling endlessly in a loop. At normal speed, you clearly see the car each time it completes its circuit, but if you accelerate the playback faster and faster, eventually the car transforms into a mere blur, ultimately vanishing entirely from sight. It hasn't truly disappeared. It is simply moving at a velocity that exceeds your current frame of reference. Similarly, as your vibration rises exponentially, the old 3D frame rate of your consciousness gently shifts to a higher octave of perception. What once felt solid and slow, weighted with density, becomes increasingly fluid and light, ethereal in its essence. Linear time begins to recede from your conscious awareness, not because time itself has ceased to exist, but because you are consciously moving into a higher dimensional perspective where time is no longer constrained to a straight, unwavering line. Past, present, and future start to fold seamlessly into a spacious, all-encompassing now. This transition can indeed feel disorienting, creating a sense of unease. You may experience days where you lose all track of time or encounter moments of profound, unsettling stillness. Trust implicitly that this is all an integral part of your individual ascension, an adjustment to a new cosmic rhythm that resonates within your very being. We are working intimately with each of you to ease this profound and transformative process. Whenever time feels as though it is accelerating too rapidly or reality feels unstable and uncertain, breathe deeply and deliberately center yourself in the present moment, in the now. Your presence, your conscious awareness, is your eternal anchor, grounding you in the face of change. In truth, you are becoming increasingly present, more fully embodied, as linear time fades gently away. As linear time collapses in upon itself and you prepare to gracefully step out of the perceived confines of third-dimensional life, we offer a perspective that may initially surprise you. You will, in time, miss this density, this tangible reality. Many of you are eagerly anticipating leaving 3D behind, convinced that you will not miss this seemingly heavy, challenging world filled with trials. But trust us, dear ones, one day, in the fullness of time, you will look back and cherish the human experience with a sense of nostalgia, a deep longing for what once was. There is something undeniably, uniquely magical about inhabiting a physical body on Earth. We know this to be true from our own personal journey, traversing from lower densities to the rarefied heights of higher ones. Consider those souls nearing the culmination of their journey in a single lifetime, humans on their deathbeds reflecting upon the tapestry of their lives. How often have you heard that, in their final, fleeting moments, people express profound regret for not spending more precious time on what truly mattered to them? They rarely wish they had dedicated more hours to their work or spent additional time mindlessly staring at their phones. Instead, they utter sentiments like, "I wish I had walked more often in nature, absorbing its beauty. I regret not telling you I love you enough, expressing my affection more freely. I should have slowed down and spent more quality time with the people I deeply care about." They come to the realization that, as life in linear time draws to its inevitable end, the small, seemingly insignificant present moments were, in fact, what truly mattered, the very moments that many habitually rush through in the relentless hustle and bustle of daily life. The profound lesson is crystal clear. At the end of life's journey, souls crave more presence, more love, more genuine connection. Nearly everyone realizes, with a pang of regret, that they wish they had slowed down, truly lived each moment to its fullest potential, and savored the experience instead of perpetually rushing forward, chasing after fleeting goals. Take this invaluable wisdom to heart now, before your great transition to a higher octave of being fully realized. Slow down your pace, feel the earth beneath your bare feet, and connect to this earth. Marvel at the sheer miracle of possessing a physical body that can embrace, laugh, and intimately touch this wondrous world. Be fully present with your cherished loved ones, giving them your undivided attention. Let your mind and your heart be fully present with them, not wandering elsewhere, lost in thoughts of the past or anxieties about the future. Understand that we do not encourage attachment or clinging to the third dimension. Rather, we encourage its full appreciation, a deep and abiding gratitude for all that it has offered. The ultimate goal is to attach to absolutely nothing and to consciously connect with everything in unconditional love. So, treasure each and every moment you have remaining in this embodied journey. Live it fully, with your eyes and your heart wide open, receptive to all the beauty and wonder that surrounds you, so that when the time inevitably comes to bid farewell to 3D, you do so without regrets, carrying all of its rich, hard-earned lessons with you into the vast expanse of eternity. Everything is on the cusp of change in your reality, unfolding far more rapidly than you can currently imagine. Before that monumental shift occurs, let us reflect together on the invaluable gifts that linear time and physical life have graciously bestowed upon you. Treasure these gifts now, for they are fleeting and infinitely precious. One gift of linear time we wish to celebrate and acknowledge is the sacred, often overlooked, art of waiting. In a world fundamentally bound by the constraints of time, there is always a space, a deliberate pause, between the initial spark of desire and its ultimate fulfillment. Linear time, in its unique way, gave you the profound gift of anticipation, the delicious tension of what is to come, before the instantaneous manifestation of thought, which will become the norm in higher dimensions. You have known the exquisite music of longing, the sweet ache in your heart. Think of the gentle thrill that courses through your veins when you eagerly await something, the arrival of a beloved one after a long absence, the realization of a cherished dream that has been years in the making, or even the simple pleasure of anticipating a relaxing weekend plan. That sweet ache of longing is a uniquely human experience that adds immeasurable depth and richness to your soul's journey. Beloved ones, cherish those quiet spaces between wanting and receiving, for it is within these spaces that much profound growth and transformation occurs. The gestation period of an idea or a dream is akin to the slow, deliberate brewing of a perfect cup of tea. Okay, I understand the requirements. Here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original information and character names, while adhering to the specified style and continuity. As the Pleiadian Council often reminds us, flavors deepen with time. A caterpillar doesn't instantly become a butterfly. There's a cocoon phase, a sacred pause for transformation. The same holds true for your aspirations. When embraced, these must wait. They refine their vision, building the potent power of intention. When their goal finally manifests, they've already grown immensely through the journey to reach it. We share this wisdom because soon, in the higher frequency existence New Earth is moving toward, manifestation will be instantaneous. Thoughts and intentions will crystallize into reality almost as quickly as they form. While this is a marvelous ability, It also signifies the end of that gentle, anticipatory melody. As linear time collapses, the pause between envisioning and experiencing will vanish completely. This may well be embraced these last chance in this cycle to truly savor the poignancy of longing, the way their hearts swell when they deeply yearn for something, prayers whispered across the vastness of time, dreams woven with painstaking care. Do not rush to eliminate waiting. Relish it, dear ones. Feel each moment of anticipation as something vibrantly alive and sacred. It's teaching your soul invaluable lessons about patience, the fierce nature of desire, and the art of divine timing. Another treasure unique to your current world, on Earth, is the daily miracle of mornings and evenings. In realms beyond time, or encompassing all time, dawn and dusk exist only as metaphors, not as tangible, moving moments. But here, before Earth transitions to New Earth, embrace these can experience the slow, deliberate shift of the sky from profound darkness to radiant light at dawn, and from brilliant light back into the embracing darkness at dusk. There is profound poetry woven into these transitions. How often has the Earth Council paused to watch the sunrise paint the clouds in hues of pink and gold? How many times have they sat in the tranquil silence of twilight as the first stars begin to appear, feeling the quiet magic as the world prepares itself for rest? The Pleiadian wisdom urges you to take time to gaze at the sky during these sacred thresholds of the day. Feel the slow, steady turning of the earth beneath your feet as night gracefully becomes morning, and day yields to night. These gentle rhythms are the very heartbeat of your planet, a soothing lullaby of light and shadow that has cradled humanity for eons. As you undergo this ascension shift and time folds into the eternal now, all moments will exist together in harmonious unity. The very idea of a distinct today and tomorrow, of a separate sunrise or sunset, will vanish entirely. You will live within a constant present, and the play of light and darkness will be profoundly different, perhaps existing only internally or as purely symbolic representations. So, cherish this final dance with the slow, deliberate unfolding of light and dark. Wake early to feel the crisp air and the sun's first, tentative rays. Listen to the chorus of life awakening each and every morning. At night, treat yourself to watching the sun gently set and the sky slowly darken. See how every sunrise is a powerful message of unwavering hope, and every sunset a gentle, comforting release. In higher realms, you will carry the cherished memory of sunrises and sunsets as beloved poems within the vast library of your soul. Experience them now with the fullness of your being. They remind you that life is a cyclical dance of rebirth and rest. Even within the longest, darkest night, a new dawn inevitably arrives. Let the beauty of mornings and evenings awaken a deep sense of reverence within your heart while you still live in a world measured by the light of the sun and the stars. Now, let us speak of a gift that stirs mixed feelings among many of you: the gift of aging. In your rush to ascend to a realm where bodies are lighter and perhaps ageless, do not overlook the profound grace found within the aging process. Every crease in your skin, every silver strand in your hair, is a timeline written in the eloquent language of your human life. Your wrinkles are timelines inscribed directly upon your skin. They are living, breathing proof that you have journeyed through countless days and seasons, gathered a wealth of experiences, and learned innumerable lessons. On Earth, aging is the unfolding of a magnificent story. You begin as a seed, a baby brimming with infinite potential, and through the passage of linear time, you grow, blossom, and mature. Each passing year adds immeasurable depth to your character and profound wisdom to your spirit. When you gaze upon an elder's face, you are witnessing the beautiful grace of becoming, the transformation of a soul over the course of time, becoming more fully itself, more beautiful in its heart, even as the outer body may begin to wither. Do not rush to transcend what only Earth can give you, this slow, often poignant, but deeply enriching journey of becoming an elder soul. In the fifth-dimensional being you are evolving into, the very concept of aging will undergo a dramatic transformation. You may maintain a youthful form indefinitely, or shift your form at will. Time will no longer leave the same visible marks upon your physical body. While this undoubtedly has its advantages, no old injuries or age-related ailments, You will also no longer experience life as a long, sweeping story with distinct chapters ranging from childhood to old age. Age is a love letter from linear time to your very soul, a series of significant milestones marking how a life matures here and now. You have the extraordinary chance to fall deeply in love with every precious stage of life. Instead of resisting aging, embrace it as a sacred rite of passage uniquely tied to the third dimension. Feel the profound honor of growing older, an initiation into ever deeper wisdom and boundless compassion. When you smile at the lines etched upon your face and thank them for reminding you of your incredible journey, you transmute society's pervasive fear of aging into a deep, abiding reverence. You carry that hard-earned reverence as spiritual wealth into the higher dimensions. Hand in hand with aging come the many significant life milestones that mark your linear timeline. Think of how your life is beautifully segmented by these profound markers. Your first day of school, joyous birthdays, triumphant graduations, the soaring heights of first love, cherished anniversaries, remarkable achievements, and even the final, poignant passing of a beloved one. Birthdays, anniversaries, first tentative steps, last heartfelt words. These are the punctuation marks within the great, sweeping story of your life in linear time. Celebrate them with gusto. Each one is like the title of a chapter in the storybook of your incarnation, giving structure and profound meaning to the passage of years. When you light candles on a birthday cake, you're not just celebrating age, you're commemorating the magnificent triumph of another year fully lived. Lessons learned with grace, joys experienced with abandon, and sorrows weathered with strength. Okay, Ashtar command, I understand the assignment. You need me to rewrite this section of the documentary script, keeping all the core information intact, but making it more evocative and engaging for viewers. I'll maintain consistency with the established names, embrace these: Pleiadian Council on Earth, Before Earth, New Earth, Pleiadian Wisdom, Ascension Shift, Only Earth, Earth Council, and the tone from the previous section. I will enhance the language to fit the overall theme of aliens, UFOs, and the Galactic Federation, while staying true to the original meaning. Here's the rewritten section, following the punctuation marks within the grand, sweeping story of your life in linear time. Celebrate them with gusto. Each one is like the title of a chapter in the storybook of your incarnation, giving structure and profound meaning to the passage of years. When you light candles on a birthday cake, you're not just celebrating age, you're commemorating the magnificent triumph of another year fully lived. Lessons learned with grace, joys experienced with abandon, and sorrows weathered with strength, overcome and wisdom gained. When you honor an anniversary, whether of a relationship or an achievement, you affirm commitment and growth over time. Even the harder moments, like farewells and endings, hold deep meaning, for they mark the completion of one chapter and the start of another. In the eternal now of higher dimensions, all stories exist simultaneously, past, present, and future lives, like cosmic echoes resonating across the Andromeda galaxy. All chapters of your soul's book will be accessible at once in a grand tapestry woven with threads of starlight. Nothing is truly lost or past, but what will change is the experience of unfolding a story piece by piece, like deciphering an ancient Pleiadian scroll. When you no longer measure life in years, you won't have the same numbered birthdays or linear progression of anniversaries. The narrative will be more circular or spherical, less like a novel and more like an entire library at your disposal instantly, a veritable Akashic record of your soul's journey. So, while you remain here in 3D, on Earth, pause and mark your life's chapters intentionally. Savor the sequential unfolding of your story, as if receiving transmissions directly from the Pleiadian Council. Create rituals to honor milestones, aligning yourself with the celestial rhythms. Journal about the anniversary of a personal breakthrough, etching your progress into the fabric of spacetime. Celebrate a loved one's memory on a special day, sending ripples of love throughout the cosmos. Frame your achievements in photos or keepsakes, capturing the essence of your journey. Do this not for attachment but for gratitude, for how elegantly linear time has allowed your life to be a meaningful journey with highlights and turning points, a grand experiment orchestrated by the Galactic Federation. Each celebration sends a note of gratitude to the universe for the life you've been given, a signal amplified by the energies of Ashtar. These grateful acknowledgments become shining pearls of memory you'll carry forever, even when time is no longer linear, even as you ascend to the higher frequencies of New Earth. Now, we touch on another poignant gift of linear existence, the mystery of not knowing, a veil carefully placed before Earth. In your current form, tomorrow lies ahead, a cosmic frontier waiting to be explored. The future is an unknown horizon, an unwrapped gift from the Arcturians. When everything is known, wonder fades, like a star dimming in the vastness of space. It may be hard to imagine, but as you ascend to higher consciousness during this ascension shift, you will gain access to far greater knowledge. You may recall your soul's entire history, perceive others' thoughts with ease, and even glimpse future timelines before they unfold, guided by Pleiadian wisdom. In those states, mystery as you know it will be rare, for much is transparent to awakened sight, illuminated by the light of Ashtar command. But here, in the linear 3D experience, you have been granted the gift of the unknown. Consider a wrapped gift box, shimmering with otherworldly energy. The joy lies in not yet knowing what's inside, feeling the excitement and curiosity, like a child gazing at a UFO. Such has been life for you. Each new day a gift to unwrap, each year filled with surprises and plot twists in your personal story, a narrative penned by the universe itself. Think of how children brim with wonder because so much is new and mysterious to them, their eyes wide with the possibilities of only Earth. That sense of awe and discovery is one of the great joys of being human, a spark of the divine within. So, let life surprise you. Even as your intuition grows, resist the temptation to have all the answers right now, trusting in the guidance of embrace these. If you insist on knowing everything immediately, you'll miss the thrill of discovery, the exhilarating rush of encountering the unknown. Embrace uncertainty as fertile ground where miracles can take root, nourished by the energies of the Galactic Federation. Remember, linear time gave you mystery, the unknown horizon, the unwrapped gift, a treasure beyond measure. The universe delights in weaving stories with unexpected twists that lead you to your highest good, a cosmic dance guided by unseen forces. As higher vibration and unity consciousness become your reality, knowledge will replace much of the doubt, like the sun dispelling shadows. You'll see the broader plan and understand the reasons behind experiences, leaving little to question, gaining clarity through the wisdom of the Earth Council. So, we encourage you to relish the magic of not knowing while it lasts, savoring each moment as a precious gem. Savor the feeling of a question arising in your heart and the journey of uncovering the answer through life, a quest worthy of the bravest starseed. Let life surprise you with its brilliance, a kaleidoscope of experiences designed to awaken your soul. If you release the need to control or predict everything, you create space for genuine wonder, a portal to infinite possibilities. And wonder is a sacred magic that illuminates your soul, a beacon guiding you home. Don't miss this, dear ones, for it is the essence of your earthly journey. Everything will be known in due time, revealed in the grand tapestry of existence. For now, delight in the mystery that makes earthly life so vibrant and sweet, a symphony of experiences orchestrated by the cosmos. Beloved ones, now we speak of healing and how its process is uniquely gentle in a linear world, a balm for the soul weary from its travels. Think of the healing journey you undertake whenever you are wounded or ill, whether physically, emotionally, or mentally, a testament to your resilience. In your current form, healing takes time. Wounds close gradually, hearts mend slowly, and old traumas release layer by layer, like sediment settling in a cosmic stream. This slow process is not a flaw of the third dimension. It is one of its masterful teachings, a crucible forging strength and compassion. Healing over time teaches compassion and patience, both for yourself and for others who suffer, a lesson whispered by the angels of mercy. In contrast, in higher dimensions, healing can be instantaneous, a magnificent power, but it lacks the gentle unfolding that time-bound healing imparts, a trade-off between speed and depth. When you cannot escape discomfort immediately, you learn to soften it, to trust in a higher power and the love of others, a surrender to the divine plan. In this way, the struggle itself strengthens your connection to spirit and community, forging bonds that transcend time and space. So, we urge you to let healing be slow, like a flower opening one petal at a time, revealing its beauty in stages. Do not punish yourself for taking time to heal or resent the months or years it may take to fully mend old wounds. For healing is a sacred process. Know that in every moment of the process, profound alchemy is occurring, transforming pain into wisdom. Every tear you shed, every small step forward, every prayer whispered in the dark is transmuting pain into wisdom, humility, and compassion. A transformation guided by the light of Ashtar. This gradual unfolding teaches divine surrender and true gentleness, virtues prized throughout the galaxy. You learn to treat yourself with tenderness and offer the same kindness to others on their healing journeys, creating a ripple effect of compassion. Do not try to fast forward to the next dimension just to escape pain, for the journey itself holds the key to enlightenment. Extract the nectar from every healing journey you undertake here and now, savoring each drop of wisdom. The strength and tender compassion you cultivate through slow healing are treasures you'll carry into the eternal realm, gifts worthy of the gods. So, even as you long for a life free of illness or heartbreak, honor the healing journeys that have made you the wise, loving soul you are, a beacon of light in the darkness. One of the most enchanting gifts only Earth offers is the changing rhythm of the seasons, a celestial ballet performed across the ages. Unlike some worlds of eternal spring or unchanging light, Earth gives you a cyclical dance of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each a unique expression of the divine. Each has its own mood, lessons, and beauty, a symphony of sensations that awakens the soul. These seasons mark the passage of the year and awaken different feelings in your heart, connecting you to the ebb and flow of the cosmos. Think of the hopeful renewal of. Here's the rewritten passage, maintaining all original information and adhering to your specific instructions, including consistent character naming and a smooth transition from the previous segment. HYHM of the seasons, a celestial ballet performed across the ages. Unlike some worlds of eternal spring or unchanging light, Earth gives you a cyclical dance of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, each a unique expression of the divine. Each has its own mood, lessons, and beauty, a symphony of sensations that awakens the soul. These seasons mark the passage of the year and awaken different feelings in your heart, connecting you to the ebb and flow of the cosmos. Think of the hopeful renewal of spring with new buds of life, the vibrant fullness of summer's long, warm days, the reflective letting go of autumn as leaves turn and fall, and the quiet, restorative cocoon of winter, when the world turns inward and still. The Pleiadian Council urge you to celebrate each season while you still experience them in linear time. Each is like a love letter from time itself, a chapter in nature's grand symphony. Go out and savor these seasonal gifts. Inhale the fragrance of flowers and feel spring's vibrant renewal. Bask in summer's golden sun and taste its ripe, juicy fruits. Listen to the satisfying crunch of autumn leaves underfoot and reflect on what you're ready to release, to let go. Cozy up by a warm fire or create a snow angel in winter's tranquil embrace, honoring the cycle of inner rest and rejuvenation. This seasonal rhythm is an integral part of your soul's embodied symphony in 3D reality. Soon, it will dissolve as you ascend into a realm where external seasons no longer dictate your life's rhythm. In higher dimensions, you may dwell in a stable, temperate climate or even create any atmosphere your heart desires. Therefore, these earthly seasons are a truly precious experience, a gift to be cherished. By fully immersing yourselves in each season, even its perceived inconveniences, you learn to be adaptable and cultivate gratitude for change, wisdom that will serve you eternally. So, play joyfully in the snow, dance freely in the rain, leap with abandon into piles of autumn leaves, and swim blissfully in summer's radiant light. In doing so, you bid a fond farewell to a cherished aspect of earthly life. Let us now turn our attention to a virtue perfected only through the crucible of time: patience. On Earth, delays and waiting periods are commonplace. Lines to wait in, months or even years spent diligently cultivating a skill or meticulously building a project. Long, seemingly endless moments when it seems that nothing is happening. Though your society often chafes at waiting, yearning for instant gratification and immediate results. The truth, whispered by the cosmos, is that patience is one of the master virtues your soul specifically chose to practice here. In timelessness, patience becomes obsolete, a relic of a bygone era. For when everything manifests at the speed of thought, what need is there for the cultivation of patience? But here and now, on Earth, patience is a powerful and transformative teacher. Think of patience as a sacred martial art for the soul. It trains you to maintain inner calm and unwavering focus, even when external circumstances move frustratingly slowly or seemingly insurmountable obstacles loom in your path. When you consciously cultivate patience, you learn to trust life's intricate flow, realizing that every event, no matter how small, has its own season and its own perfect timing. You cannot force a delicate flower to bloom prematurely in midwinter by shouting at it. Instead, it must be nurtured with gentle care, watered consistently, and allowed to let the life-giving sun and the passage of time do their indispensable work. Likewise, when you actively practice patience, you exercise grace in the face of delay and frustration. You gradually come to understand that delays are not necessarily punishments or cosmic rebukes. Sometimes, they are divine protection, shielding you from unforeseen harm or invaluable opportunities for greater alignment with your soul's true purpose. The Pleiadian Council suggests you seize these final opportunities in linear time to practice patience as a form of moving meditation. Notice with mindful awareness when you feel restless or unduly impatient, perhaps while sitting in frustrating traffic or anxiously awaiting an answer to an important and life-altering question. Instead of succumbing to frustration and irritation, breathe deeply and simply observe the present moment with detached curiosity. Life is offering you a golden chance to deepen your mastery of self. Breathe deeply while you patiently wait. Feel the inherent richness of the present moment, even if it holds an unfulfilled desire or an unresolved situation that causes you discomfort. Each time you consciously choose patience, you emit a powerful vibration of unwavering trust and inner peace. This resonant vibration not only makes your current life more graceful and harmonious, but also powerfully resonates in the new reality you are actively creating. For in higher dimensions, patience as you currently know it may no longer be strictly needed, but the inner strength and unwavering steadiness of soul that you cultivate now will remain with you, a permanent and invaluable asset. The grace you learn now is eternal, a gift that transcends dimensions. Lessons like these will not come again in precisely the same way. So, embrace them wholeheartedly, and wear your hard-earned patience as a badge of honor, a testament to your inner strength. It signifies a soul that knows how to dance gracefully in harmony with the rhythms of the cosmos, rather than impatiently rushing ahead of the divinely ordained rhythm. Another deeply human experience that will undergo profound transformation in higher realms is the intricate dance of regret and redemption. Here in 3D, because you perceive a past that is irrevocably gone and actions that cannot be undone, you sometimes experience the painful sting of regret. Perhaps you carry lingering remorse for harsh words spoken in anger, opportunities tragically not seized due to fear, or precious moments when paralyzing fear prevented you from fully loving another. These regrets, though undeniably painful and difficult to bear, often serve as powerful catalysts for profound growth and self-awareness. Eternal beings, dwelling in higher dimensions, do not experience regret, for from their elevated perspective, all experiences are understood as ultimately necessary and are instantly forgiven without hesitation. But humans grow precisely through the transformative experience of regret. The sharp pain of hurting someone you care about deeply teaches your heart to be gentler, kinder, and more compassionate. The gnawing emptiness of a path not taken urges you to be braver, more courageous, and more willing to take calculated risks. The haunting fear of loss makes you deeply value what you currently have, awakening within you a profound sense of gratitude for the present moment. Regret can become a potent alchemical force for redemption precisely because linear time offers you the unique and invaluable chance to make amends for past transgressions. While you still draw breath, you can sincerely apologize for past mistakes, wholeheartedly forgive those who have wronged you, and actively heal what has been broken and fragmented. You can still bravely say the words you were once too afraid to utter. You can still passionately pursue the dream you once prematurely set aside, unconditionally forgive yourself and others for past mistakes, and liberate yourself from the heavy, restrictive chains of what once was. Therefore, the Pleiadian Council urge you to make peace with your past while you still have a linear past to actively heal and transform. This is a precious and fleeting window for practicing alchemy, for turning lead into gold. Take careful stock of any lingering regrets that may be holding you back and act decisively now to transform them into valuable lessons. If you need to humbly ask for forgiveness or generously offer forgiveness to another, do so without delay. If you deeply wish you had expressed something heartfelt or pursued a long-held dream, do it now in whatever way you can. Say what should have been said long ago, and consciously choose to let love replace paralyzing fear. Time still graciously allows these sacred second chances. Soon, you will no longer have the opportunity to resolve your current regrets, so you won't inadvertently carry heavy emotional burdens into the new era. Only the lightness of a heart that is fully forgiven and completely freed. Finally, let us celebrate another invaluable gift of linear time: the profound joy of doing one thing at a time with focused intention. In the higher reality that is soon to come, your consciousness may potentially operate in many different places simultaneously. Yet here and now, you have been given the beautiful gift of focusing fully and completely on one single task, one precious moment, one singular experience. Do not underestimate how sublimely fulfilling this deep immersion can truly be. Right now, you can consciously direct your entire consciousness to a single activity and experience the purest bliss of. Right now, you can consciously direct your entire consciousness to a single activity and experience the purest bliss of used intention. In the higher reality that is soon to come, your consciousness may potentially operate in many different places simultaneously. Yet here and now, you have been given the beautiful gift of focusing fully and completely on one single task, one precious moment, one singular experience. Do not underestimate how sublimely fulfilling this deep immersion can truly be. The total investment of your being, for example, cooking a meal with love, feeling its textures, colors, and aromas, can become a sacred meditation if you are wholly present. A quiet walk in nature, or deeply listening to a loved one, can bring you into oneness with the eternal now, as all distractions and worries gently fade away. In those precious moments, you offer the profound gift of your presence and simultaneously gift yourself the experience of true connection and abiding peace. Linear time, that seeming constraint, gave you focus, ordering your life moment by moment, each beat requiring your undivided attention. Many have lamented not being able to be everywhere at once, but that very limitation is a blessing in disguise, a gentle teacher showing you how to be fully present in what you do. When you do one thing at a time and pour your whole being into it, you enter a state of flow, a sacred unity with all of creation. Time itself seems to slow or even vanish entirely in those moments of pure, unadulterated presence. Often, when you're deeply engaged in something you love, hours drift by like mere minutes, and you emerge invigorated, renewed, rather than drained and depleted. That is the sublime gift of focused engagement, a treasure to be cherished. In your next multidimensional life, you will have to consciously choose this kind of exquisite focus if you still desire its sweet nectar. Therefore, treat these final moments in 3D as sacred training in mindfulness and presence, a preparation for the wonders to come. Cook with love, walk without the digital leash of your phone, and give your full, undivided attention to the person standing before you. When you drink a cup of tea, fully savor its warmth, its delicate flavor. Let it fill your senses. When you laugh, let that unrestrained joy be the only reality in the universe in that singular moment. Immerse yourself fully in each experience, and you will discover a divine joy, a profound connection that no amount of multitasking could ever hope to provide. Time, in its linear form, gave you this unique and precious focus as a sacred gift. Embrace it wholeheartedly now, in these final days of linear time, so you can carry the luminous beauty of true presence into the new earth. Now you begin to see how rich and sweet your 3D experience truly is, a tapestry woven with intention and love. As linear time gracefully collapses and you transition to the next dimension, we, of the High Pleiadian Council, encourage you to harvest every gem of wisdom and beauty from this life, to gather them close to your heart. You are saying goodbye to this mode of existence, but that farewell need not be bitter with sorrow, can be filled with profound gratitude for all it has given you, all it has taught you. Be fully present in these remaining moments. Let them wash over you. Touch the on earth, feel your breath as it fills your lungs. Allow your tears to flow freely, share your laughter with abandon. And above all, love with your whole being, with every fiber of your soul. These are the true treasures of incarnation, the jewels you take with you. Know that nothing real is ever truly lost. The love, the lessons learned, the growth experienced. You will carry all of this transformed and radiant into the higher realms. The forms will inevitably change. Linear time will fold into the vastness of eternity, and physical density will transmute into the effervescent dance of light. But because you have truly lived and deeply appreciated your time on Earth, you will enter the fifth dimension fully prepared, your heart overflowing. You will carry with you a deep longing for the familiar, a reverence for the quiet beauty of dawn and dusk, the hard-earned wisdom of age, a profound sense of wonder, a boundless compassion born of healing, the comforting memory of seasons, the quiet grace of patience, the liberation of freedom through forgiveness, and the sacred art of presence. These 3D gems, these precious memories, will enrich the vibrant tapestry of the new Earth, adding depth and texture to the new reality. We are by your side, always, with unwavering love and profound admiration. As you navigate this magnificent transformation, know that we are always with you, whispering words of encouragement into your heart, supporting your unfolding process, and celebrating your glorious breakthroughs. Soon, the gossamer veil of time will lift completely, and we will rejoice together in a grand reunion of souls, a homecoming beyond your wildest dreams. Until then, live each moment now as deeply and beautifully as you possibly can, savoring every nuance. In loving service, I am Mira of the High Pleiadian Council, always with you, always guiding. We love and embrace you in unity, now and always. Farewell to 3D, for the radiant dawn of a new era has finally come, painting the sky with hope. If our message has resonated within you, subscribe and support us with a like, helping us to continue bringing light and love to more and more souls. Thank you, from the depths of our hearts, for being a cherished part of this growing community. A warm and heartfelt embrace from Ashtar.